Your workers have been discussing some beauty. One of them even wanted to marry her until she, I think,
Since there's multiple
killed him.
endings. Yeah, I might play it again. Because I am having fun with it, and if it has multiple endings, it's not bad. But for right now, this playthrough, we're just kind of the Quarter of Fate is making any of the moral decisions. I'll play through in my own morality later because I wouldn't have killed the kid on mine.
Looks like there's a water spirit in the salt box.
They're very attractive and use their parents to lure the young men into the depths.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
As soon as we break down this door, I'll show that evil spirit Russian strength.
Wait, I will whisper over the door.
Step aside. Let the witch do her business.
You mouth the words of a Zagaver and apply the break herb. The door to the salt box opens.
Oh, yeah, I guess he's dead. There's a couple of them dead in here.
Your assumptions prove right. There's a Rusalka in the salt box. With a quick motion, you draw a circle and plan your next move.
Quarter, do we attack or talk? Heads 1, tails 2. Let's go. Talk, alright.
What's this, ruckus? The moon isn't up yet.
God, so many dead.
Dead? Girl, they just sleeping. Because the moon isn't up yet.
What kind of sleep is she talking about? I smell death all the way from here.
Oh, if you insist, I can wake up my friends.
No, wait. Tell me first. Why? What for? Why did you kill all of these workers?
Killed? They're alive. Alive forever.
That reminds me. I need to break a water seal. Your soul could prove useful.
Oh, what a pity. And I wanted to prove you are very sweet. I think you and I...
You pull out a comb that you found by the river on your way to the factory.
That's right. We are alike. Even our combs are identical.
Where did you get that, witch? I'll pry this comb from your dead hands!
She seems very unhappy that I have her come. Decomposure. Oh shit, I still have this. Okay. How you doing, Zero? Welcome in. Whew. Yeah. Oh, I should have gone to the book first. Oh well. I have faith I'll get another shot at it here in a moment. Oh, that was... I don't know why I did that. First turn I knew she was summoning. Oh well. Mistakes were made. And
How rude! Bothering me and my Swordswalker friends!
Don't fret. This won't take long.
it might take longer than you want, lady. Let's see. I'm dead. Hit for 14, so hit for 20 some odd. Then if I have... Oh wait, I'm not toast. But I'm not in a good state. Yeah, damn. I guess I have to kill... I forget bookbinding. I guess I have to kill Your buddy there every time. Because he keeps hitting me with extra statuses, even though he's theoretically not the bigger threat. He does end up being the bigger threat. That one. Gonna shield.
How rude.
Don't fret.
I'll be dead on this turn. Problem is they hit me with waste, which is what I'm using, so I need to think of some other method. Try that. Why can I not? Is there a reason it won't let me equip this particular? Okay. first. Oh shit. Grisha. See if we can get that. All right.
How rude. Don't fret. This...
Game over. Not skipping the battle. That's silly. Regen and that one. Or wait. I do need to heal. Do this. The worst part is we keep coming in like to the fight damaged.
How rude. Don't fret.
Now I'm screwed.
Can't beat me in the water.
We'll see about that.
I should die on the next one. You fiend. Makarko, who was once a Sosedko until he killed his host, gained +2 waste on battle start.
Damned witch! You won't get me with your foul sorcery. My father protects me. And without me, there won't be salt or eternal life.
The Rusalka dives into the brine and disappears. The drowners crumple lifelessly, seemingly intent on staying dead this time. Silence is all around you. You hear the sounds of a door opening behind you. Pahom found the courage to get the salt box. He's holding an icon.
Let God arise and his foes vanish.
That's it. I've banished the Rusalka.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, Vasilisa.
Who wants to bet he somehow brought this
Too
upon them
early to
all when it was,
celebrate. She's gone, but she took all the brine with her. Get the horses ready. We need all Yegor's advice. Well, what are you waiting for? Be quick about it. We need to hurry.
Oh, right this moment.
Who wants to bet he's responsible for everything? Remember 6 months ago, the salt wasn't there? Now there's salt. This guy.
Come in, Pachom. We need to think about what to do next.
You share the events at the factory.
She even escaped your Zagavars. Only powerful evil spirits are able to do that. I think someone is protecting her.
As soon as you sent that demon packing, the haunting stopped. It's even quiet in the barn. But what should we do next? Can't we get the brine back?
We can think of something. We also need the water demons.
But Rusalka mentioned her father. Who could she be talking about?
Out of Salka? Christ almighty, God help us! She mentioned her father?
Well, it's clear to me.
The Vodyanoi becomes father to all evil spirits of the water. Vakul is the one we need to go to.
The salt worker grows pale.
Vakul? So the Vodyanoi has something to do with it.
What did you think? You may not have dealt with him with your factory, but maybe you should have. Millers, for instance, all deal with him.
At the factory, I was doing fine with the Vodyanoi that I had.
Whether you were or not, the small Vodanois are gone. This one has outsmarted them and now rules everywhere. The small ones all went into hiding, and you can't find them now. You can meet him in Hell's Lake. Pachom, go back. You can't do anything now. And you, Vasilisa, get going. Got it?
Still think the Pahom there has something to do with the being the father.
I see.
Well, if you strike a bargain with him, stick to it. If something goes wrong, don't panic. You have your black book. God be with you.
Fire one be occupied. Oh well, we'll just send him off to whichever. Go build my sins. I mean, and gain an active item slot. See, the active item slot's more useful. I have items for it. Give ourselves immunity to curse while we're at it. Things we're immune to increase. Is let's head to the book merchant. He might have something useful.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around.
Wisdom will enter your heart and
Yeah.
be good.
What you got? What you got? Eternal increase. Shield increase 2. Time to lose health. Increases your shield by 2. Page in the book. Verse 5. Okay, count it. Put enemy's status. Curse times 3. So, does damage based on the curse. No, I don't think any of those are what I'm looking for. For now. We do need to find more of these herbs, though. So, because I used a bunch in that last one.
The sun is setting when you see the village of Verkhny O'Neill. You pick up the pace. You need to get to Hell's Lake before dawn. You run into an alarmed Domovoy hurrying to his izba. The spirit tells you about the Chorts of the Khaldun Grishka, murdered this year. Turns out, the Chorts have scattered around the area and scare everyone who goes to Hell's Lake. When you leave the village, you think of a way to outsmart them. Pale moonlight falls on rotten and broken trees. You feel the presence of Leshis, or some other evil spirits. You remember the Chorts of Khaldun Grishka that you heard about in the village and bypass the glade from the west. You read a simple Zagavr, and the treetops start to sway as if from hurricane winds. You clap your hands and laugh. The Chorts scatter in horror. Unsurprising, considering that they thought the master of the forest himself had come for them. The bravest Chort came to bow to the Leshi. Your circle is already drawn.
Oh my. You know what? I'll die on this turn anyway. Enemies. I can see how that could be useful in a different setup.
A pine tree, cracked by lightning, stands by the edge of a swamp. You know that lightning can be useful, and come closer. The tree is blackened and split in two. Strangely, the air is still filled. You pluck the stone from inside the charred pine and go on your...
We're going to skeet. Skeet, skeet.
You enter the serene, piney woods. Soon after, you find the source of light. There is an old izba amongst the trees, leaning comfortably on a branching pine. With a quiet squeak, the door opens, and a hermit welcomes you.
I have never thought a witch would come and visit me.
Why do you think I'm a witch?
I feel evil spirits a mile away.
You're calling me an evil spirit?
Come on, don't be mad. Could Providence bring you here? Have a rest. I've put the samovar on and lit it with juniper branches. I have a request.
How you doing, Valencia? Second pickle of the stream, Zoom was here first.
All right, bring your tea.
You drink the tea and rest a bit.
What's your request?
I think you can handle it. Some hunters recently passed by here, but they never left. Even after the ice drift, I followed them. Their camp isn't far from here. Their things are all in disarray, as if they never left in the spring. But there's no sign of them. I felt evil spirits there, but I haven't seen
Meh is what I'm
anyone.
guessing you're typing in.
Please, find where the demons kidnapped them.
Yeah, see, a little slow, but yeah, I got you.
Camp is to the south, you say? I may drop by to find out what happened to them. So I might be a witch, but
I'm a hermit, and this is my skeet. I live here, far from worldly things, and serve God. There's plenty of holy saints, and the simple folk have plenty of troubles. So I pray here for the holy spirits to help our people with their troubles. I hope they can hear me.
show me the way.
Listen, witch. Try to get off this road. There's nothing but trouble for you at it.
Go check on them, but also don't go this way. It's like,
You follow the directions of the hermit and soon come to a clear glade. You notice fir branches and a gap fire. It's clear that the
two
hunters
logs
camped
about
here.
close to a wall of logs that it burns far without need.
It's unclear where the hunters have gone off to. There's nothing you can do but continue on your way to the lake.
Tracks. They glow blue. Some chort has been here. I can follow them. The axe is covered in rust.
Some of the hunters' things are still scattered about here. You manage to find one of their clumsily written diaries. You take the old pouch. It's difficult to make out anything from the illiterate scrawlings of a peasant. They consist mainly of hunting observations and notes. Your attention is
Good Bell,
drawn
thank you
to
for
a
the pickle, by the
strange
way.
passage. February. Old man knocked on the door. Frozen. Started dying during the night. Suffered long. Maybe a Khaldoon. Died only in the morning. Would be better if I took down the main beam. February later. Going home soon. Bad sleep at night. Something makes noise in the dark. Scary. February later. Yvonne disappeared at night. Going home. Everyone scared. This is the last entry.
Gonna utilize the restroom real quick. I will be
The
back in a
campfire has
moment.
almost completely burned out. No one leaves fires like this behind in the forest.
All right. back to our interesting game here.
You've found traces of the evil spirits, and now can go searching for the missing hunters.
I do like
A foul
the way the game
silence
makes it
hovers
so
over
you have
the
to
shed.
you have to
You take a
progress
step
different
and
bits in order
wince.
to progress
A
more.
dry branch
I think
under
what we're
your
short
foot
on is we
breaks with
didn't
a
do
loud
enough
crack,
leveling
like
earlier
a
or
dry
killing
bone.
earlier, so I think we're a little under leveled.
The rotten stairs lead inside. You notice a sweet stench.
Hey. It's from Content Warning. It's the guy that Oh, I didn't take this out of the book. Okay. Hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. I gotta change my book after we get out of the fight. Get rid of that extra. Be dead on this turn or the next turn? Well, its turn.
The Eretnik collapses lifelessly. It seems to be a Khaldun that's been buried improperly. With a heavy heart, you cut the tendons on his feet and leave him for the crows to feast. He won't be able to walk among the living now. You remember the hunter's notes. It seems like the dead man took vengeance on the peasants for his violent death. No one inherited his knowledge or tried to relieve his suffering by dismantling the Izba's ceiling. You sigh and hope that when your time comes, you will not meet the same fate.
But before I forget, let's get Curse out of here. Get that one out of here. Grisia we're keeping. Worship we're keeping. Avoid we're keeping. Almandia we're keeping. Moon Brothers stays. Bluestone stays. In Bloodburn and in Father's Name I need to. I have to think of getting another one to put into. Or should have? And that makes these books almost the same. The other book's a little more of an aggressor book. This is more of a defender book. Let's move on to the next location and see what they've got in store for us.
A foul stream runs through the swamp. You notice two figures sitting on a stone beside it. Through the silence of the night, you hear cold laughter and a muted conversation. The transfixed fisherman watches the rusalka that coils around him with glassy eyes. The claws of the spirit glisten in the moonlight. This is a recent acquaintance of yours. She jumps when she notices you. As soon as the demon looks away, the peasant comes to his senses. His eyes...
You again, witch. Feeling jealous of my boys? Sure you are. After all, they're all fine lads.
Tell me, where can I find a Vodinoi?
Oh, witch. I have no... But some of my old friends do.
The rusalka dives in...
At I'm wondering if I should be a higher level at this point, but I don't know. I don't really know how this game operates. Gauge. Let me choose his random character as target.
You effortlessly find the fishermen's camp. The peasants have already built a fire and are preparing for a night of fishing.
This fire attracts the fish.
You come upon the fishermen's belongings. One of them left his wallet. Unnoticed, you take the money and step away from the...
Hey, you know what? We've already murdered a child. Like, what's a little bit of thievery now, you know? Child murder, thievery. I think we're okay here.
Oh, Christ almighty. What are you doing here? I thought the Rusalka had returned to spoil our nets again. There's no water dripping from your dress, though.
Good evening. I'm looking for a boat to get me to the lake.
Are you out of your mind, girl? How did your Balshak let you out of the house in the first place?
I am not out of my mind, actually. I need to get to the center of the lake to talk to the Vodyanoi.
Vodyanoi? We've already caught some fish. Why don't you go on your own way?
Wow. Rude.
You don't have time to object. A fisherman that you saved from the Rusalka comes out of the forest and falls.
Thank you, kind lady.
After his tale, the rest of the fishermen agree to help you in any way they can.
Hey, see?
Oh, thanks, girl. Didn't know you were a knower. Step into that boat as soon as you're ready.
I wouldn't call this Hell's Lake.
You can get on a boat and set off to the meeting with the Vodyanoi.
Vodyanoi. Vodyanoi.
You come to your senses at the bottom of the lake and take a sharp, panicked breath. You seem to be able to breathe in the water as if it was air. A cry of amazement echoes dully across the silty lake bed. A familiar Rusalka swims up to you from the inky depths.
Well, what do you know? A witch in Vakula's kingdom.
I haven't been underwater for a long time. You alive, Vasilisa?
How do you like your hospitality, sister?
I can breathe here. How is this possible?
You're a knower. You need at least some knowledge for swimming, and the especially knowledgeable are able to walk underwater.
Has Vakul been expecting me?
Well, he knows quite a bit.
Can you guide me to him?
I can. I don't hold a grudge towards you.
Did you take the brine?
Vakul is the one who manages everything that's in the water, the salt as well. I'm just a Rusalka.
All right, let's go talk to your Vakul.
You should be more polite. You're in his domain after all.
True, and he will kill us because, you know, why not?
Follow me. First, we'll go to the village through the forest, and then from the Drowners Circle, it won't take us long.
Stop! Don't swim so fast!
Keep up, witch!
Rude. We're not a mermaid. We can't swim like that. I guess
You
we
can
still have
hardly
fish troubles
keep
on
up
the way.
with the Rusalka swimming in the murky water. Soon, a wall of seaweed appears before you. Your guide dives into the thicket and disappears among the underwater trees. You hesitantly follow her. Suddenly, a drowner from the dark appears.
So, hopefully we can beat him and have enough time to do some healing off of the other one. Drowner dead. I should be able to just focus on healing up a bit. And we're fully back up to full health, which was according to the plan. Poor guy. Map. I said we're down in the fish kingdom helping out the fish. Just how we roll.
You go on your way through the river grass. After some time, you walk into a glade dotted with river shells. The white mollusk shells gleam mysteriously, like stars frozen still on the riverbed. One of the shells.
Kinda nice that it gives us 7 shields on the first turn, but I need things that do more long, per turn.
On the outskirts of the underwater forest, you notice a village. You witness a strange, weird semblance of life. The chimneys are emitting silt, and drowners go about their business. The dead don't seem to care about you. Through the windows of one of the izbas, you notice the silhouettes of household spirits. Proshka asks around about life here and tells you what he learned. As it turns out, the Vodyanoi keeps serfs, just like a real nobleman. The Vodyanoi's peasants are all drowners, though.
IJK. You're just kidding?
You pass by the last of the dead men's houses. On the edge of the village, your old acquaintance, the Rusalka, is waiting for you.
A fine guide you are. I was nearly torn apart by chords in that grass.
What's a couple of chords to such a renowned knower? Besides, there's no such thing as a safe path over here. And for my friends, I choose the safest possible.
Friends? I don't even know your name.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. My name is... I don't remember. What's wrong with me? Why can't I remember?
Wait! I can keep
The Rusalka swims away into the pitch-black depths.
Crisis of identity. We might as well try to go catch her.
You find a cemetery next to the sunken village. The crosses are broken, eaten away by worms. You carefully step on the dead grass that covers the cemetery soil. You bravely venture into the middle of the cemetery and draw a circle. The demons appear soon after. Black figures.
Alright, what we got? Not the harshest I've had to deal with. Oh, I should have used the cat's power to start. Oh, that's fine. This should be enough to hopefully get rid of this on its next turn. Okay. That one. Now I can use these turns to heal up again. Well, heal and kill. That, kill, break, down. Drowners are a pain. I really don't want to deal with the drowners. If I had mass waste, that'd be even better. Like a scorch it that targets everybody. It doesn't cost me anything to use. I'd be happy with that.
Get out of here, witch! Go search for your Vodinoy on your own!
So this is how you keep your promises.
What were you expecting? I'm a demon. I don't care. I don't even remember my own name.
You don't? Well, it figures. You became a demon, so you lost your human name.
Became a demon?
Sure. Bakul didn't tell you? Well, why would he?
I used to be the same as you.
Well, if you'd been a nowhere, you wouldn't have drowned.
I want to remember the past me.
He's like, if you weren't a knower.
I can help. Is there anywhere you're afraid to swim?
There is. Something that's sunk beyond the fishing nets.
Let's go there. Bakul can wait.
Yes. Let's hurry.
Vasilisa. It's time to go.
Yes, let's hurry for the slave, Asa. It's not as scary with you.
Middle, right, left, right, middle.
The drowners seem to shrug off invisible shackles. They turn into carps and scatter. On their trail, you find a golden
Hey,
plaque
man, how you doing?
that depicts
Welcome in.
7 monsters.
All right. Well, we just cleared the drowner's circle. Second. Squats.
Vasa,
All right,
hurry
give me a
to
sec.
that sleigh.
It's time to go.
Yes, let's hurry for the sleigh, Vasa. It's not...
All right. While we're doing this, I'll do my squats.
There are 2 drowners in the fishing nets. They untangle and tear the
1,
strings, freeing
2,
the lake dwellers stuck
3,
inside. The
4,
dead are distracted by their
5,
work and pay
6,
no attention to you.
7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Thank you for the squats.
Who's there? Who?
You don't stick your nose in others' business.
We do what we want here. Some bloated stiffs can't boss us around. Isn't that right, Vasa?
Well, yes, but tell me, what are you doing with the nets?
Tearing and cutting. We're spoiling them.
Shut your mouth. It's not any business of theirs. Don't go telling them that the Vodinoi sent us.
Smart Drowned.
The Vodinoi sent you to spoil the fishing nets?
The nets. The fishermen don't sew them, nor do they carry them.
What are you telling them that for? She doesn't have to know that the Master Vodinoi isn't happy with the fisherman. It's none of your business, Vange. Ya hear?
What an idiot!
That's great. The Vodinoi sent us to relieve you.
Oh yeah, right. You can go back.
Oh, wonderful.
Wait a minute. If you were really sent by the Vodinoi, surely you'd know his permanent name. What is it?
Thank you for the pickle, Val. Welcome back.
The Drowner wants to know the Permian name for a Vodinoi.
What's a Permian name? Let's take a look at some information. Thank you for the pickle. Hydrate.
He's a water chort. Vakul.
Okay, so it was just Valcool.
All right. Looks like you're telling the truth. Guess we're off back to Vakul's palace.
Only Permian name for Vodinoi.
The dead men swim into the dark. In the tangled nets they discarded, you find a couple of gold coins, which you pocket.
We're just trying to help our local Rusalka, so she doesn't keep drowning people. But she still will anyway.
Next to the sunken sleigh lies a broken chest. You search its contents, and amid the rotten fabrics, you find a well-preserved photo and a pendant. It is an elegant thing, with precious jewels. There is some writing on the back. Yevdokia. Could that be her name? Miraculously, the photograph is in excellent condition. There is writing on the back. E. and P. Frolovs. At the bottom of the chest, you find several coins.
It looks like a cemetery for boats, logs, and the like. There's someone's skulls here. The sleighs are used in winter time.
So she's the salt
These
guy's
sleighs give
wife
me
or
chills.
child.
Have you found anything?
I found a photo. It's of a girl who looks like you.
That is me. And who is that?
Pahom, a salt worker. It says here you have the same family name. Is he a relative?
Maybe? I don't remember. I can't remember.
I found a pendant. Could it be yours? There's a name on the back. Yevdakia.
Could be. A beautiful thing.
You can keep it if you want. There's your portrait on the photo, and the first letter of the name on the pendant. Yevdakia. That's your name, Rusalka.
Yevdakia. Yes, that's my name. I think I'm starting to remember. Pahom is my father.
And you came back to the factory to kill the workers? At your own factory?
I was sent by the Vodinoy. I didn't know. Lord, my memory is like murky water. I have to get out of here. I don't belong in the dead man roundelays. Let go. Let me go.
Stop! You'll die up there in the morning. Or you'll be driven off by the cross. We'll ask Vakul about this. It's time to go to the Vodinoy.
Let's go. I know the way.
Well, Vakul.
The Rusalka guides you to the mouth of the cave. Before you take another step, she stops you with a slight touch of her icy hand.
Vasia, stop! That bike lives in this hole.
So you led me into a trap?
No. Well, perhaps it is a sort of a trap. But for now, I don't want this fish to eat you.
Can't we go around it?
The way to the Vakul palace is through this hole.
Then, when the fish comes out, strike it with your claws. It won't expect it. I'll finish it off with Zagavars.
All right, Vasia.
We gotta help. Yeah. She's gonna help us do the job. Killing a giant fish. Why do we keep getting all of my defensive spells now? Next turn we're gonna get all attack spells. On the turn it finishes this thing, it's charge up. I'm not sure if it attacks on this turn or the next one. Well, hopefully it attacks on this one because I just blew a bunch of junk onto it. Nope. It attacks the turn after. No, it does attack on this turn. Good. Well, as good as that can be anyway. Damage can generate in shields here. Take it. Take it. Good. We're good. That one. Slow but steady kill on this guy. So we're managing to counter his regeneration with our waste. Hey, we got our shields enough that his attack doesn't harm us. Now it's just a matter of how long it takes to kill him. You're not too fond of the torchbearer in the Olympics. Seems like a lot of fake green screening. I mean, not sure what you're talking about. I haven't watched any of the anything to go with it. And he should die on this turn coming up here.
The pike falls on the river silt with a hiss. In a moment, it disappears, as if it's never been there. A rusalka swims out of the seaweed and points you into the depths of the pike cave.
The torch dude has been masked. Doesn't really feel traditional of a known person going through a region and being celebrated. Again, don't know what you're talking about, Zero. I'll have to look it up later.
Inside the cave, you realize that you're exhausted. You need to find a place to camp.
Strafe, we got a strafe guy. We're level what, 8? Next level we get to get stronger shields. Opening a tooltip does not reduce its reward for correct. Towards bring 5 more. Yeah, those don't really matter for current. Draw an extra order pages.
Rest a bit, Vasya. We still have 1 day of travel.
What do you remember from your past?
I remember my father. He brought me up by himself. I remember very little. Nothing else comes to mind.
Don't worry, Evdokia. You'll remember.
Oh, Vasya, who knows? I'm dead, aren't I? What was I doing, Lord Almighty? What will happen to me now?
Another thing that kind of bugs you is that some athletes are skipping the opening parade because they need to rest up. Again, I haven't really watched it enough to be bothered by anything.
We, the dead, know only one thing. It's better to be alive.
Why do you think the Vodyanoi sent you as my guide?
I think he sensed your power. But he didn't tell me this.
What kind of demon is he anyway?
The Vodyanoi has been ruling over the local rivers and lakes for a long time. He was here long before the new god. His palace is at the very depths of the Bluestone. His riches are immeasurable. Ushkuiniks brought him sacrifices as well as millers, fishermen, beekeepers.
Pirates
Everyone
of
who works
Novgorod.
near the river or a lake has to deal with the Vodyanoi. Us two drowners.
How far is it to the pub?
Not far. Rest a bit.
This road looks old. Vakul also has complete economy here, with villagers and everything.
The drowners that have been here a long time are saying that this road used to be sacred. Each night, the old gods used to walk it. Now everything's changed to the new rules, and that's why Vakul is angry.
How will we get out of here? Granted, I'm not really a cat, but I still don't like being underwater.
Soon, Proshka. As soon as we get to the Vodinoi.
You could always stay here with the other demons, you know.
As if that'd be any better.
Could make a few of these.